It's Cathy Cress, and I am back with my YouTube series, Geriatric Care 1, and we are doing the Concierge Care Client playlist, and we are now at number 6. And now we're going to talk about hiring employees for the Concierge Care Client. And you can just start with rudimentary understanding. A concierge client, or really any older client, is not going to be trustful of somebody with a mohawk or a lot of tattoos. And it isn't that you can't find people with tattoos that aren't very nice, because as you can see, they're everywhere. Young people. So they would prefer a clean-cut person in a uniform, and do your best to have the uniform cover up the tattoos, because I think that almost everybody that I see at 20 has them. They want a sophisticated employee, sort of a personal assistant, who can take them to quality of life, kind of events that they really enjoy. So the opera, the theater, and not be able to discuss Ibsen in deep thought, but someone who can dress in an appropriate way to go to an event. Of course, have the skills of being able to do standby assistance, all that stuff. But that sort of fits into the motif of their quality of care. And then heavy and light care, you really have to start boundaries with care providers. So if the client asks for a French chef, and this is not beyond the bounds of reason. I worked in Pebble Beach for 25 years. I'm telling you, the most bizarre request came out of that. But if the client needs heavy care, that means in your assessment they need 24 hours of care, you're going to have to change the French chef. And you're going to have to say, yes, I can get somebody who can be a gourmet cook, but also change diapers. So you really have to come to a reality check about, what is your assessment of care, and being able to get them, the qualities that they want in a care provider, and that means boundaries. And if you have somebody that needs non-medical care, that's the lowest level of care. They can really help not only the client but the care provider, because you have older wives, you have daughters who are, really, they're the care providers, and they're your clients too. In the new Handbook of Geriatric Care Management, and in the third, I have a caregiver assessment chapter. And so what the personal assistant or the care provider you put in there for light care can do is really relieve the care provider and do the grocery shopping, do the cooking, do the, take the dry cleaning out. This all sounds very mundane, but that takes up time, plus taking care of someone, or being, at least the main care provider. Post office runs, things like that, just to be able to have the care provider, the wife or the daughter, spend quality time with the older person, not be running around to the post office or stuff like that. And a non-medical care assistant can do all sorts of things. Pet care, taking them to grooming, waiting in line at the DMV. Don't you hate that? Well, having somebody else do it, while you're spending time with your mother, or having respite yourself as the care provider. Buying gifts. I mean, all the things that younger people use personal assistants for, because women work and they have babies. So they need personal assistance, and it isn't really too different, except you have an older person. So pick up dry cleaning, make flight reservations, because older people do travel a lot. Meal pickup, all those things, involve light care with a concierge client. With a middle-aged, middle-class client, it's more like doing house cleaning and things like that. But that will be taken care of by somebody else with a concierge client. So I'll see you next time, and always go to my website, cathycress.com. I blog right along with this, and check out the webinar section of my website because I'm doing webinars every month too, and I'll be doing one very soon.